Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay. Now here we are on Malachor or whatever. Hey, corpse. Force focusing gear. Ah, Storm Beast. Alright, so we need to kill all of these. There is one more section with another character we gotta use. Fucking Barador's remote. And yeah, let's get the good energy shield activated. So yeah, Force Crush, I have to say it's probably the better of the two powers, because while Enlightenment gives you all your buffs, for the tail end of the game here, I have to say being able to just fucking lock out who, you know, whatever. It's like, oh yeah, the bosses, if I could just... Because even if they save against the damage... Even if they save against the damage, they still wind up going through the animation. You just stun lock them to death. So... Just like, oh hey, yeah, you got these big monster things. Okay. Oh, dead. Oh, there's no one over there. Okay. That one's dead too. I don't even know what the fuck these things are other than Storm Beast. It's like, okay, it's a Storm Beast. Hey, look, it's dying. Yeah, that one's dead too. Really, the only reason to block these things, you know, to kill all these things is because there's one more little padded section where you gotta do something with Barador's remote. And Barador's remote can't stand against these things, so you gotta pretty much clear them out. There's like 3 Republican ships out here. We're gonna have to access with the fucking remote. Is it 3? Maybe there's only 2. But still, you want to clear out all the storm beasts. Alright, let's go check out the direction. So those would give bases. Those essentially give +2 to hit and damage. +2 to hit and damage, or an extra 1 to 10 unstoppable. Let's try the 1 to 10 unstoppable. Really all that does is lower the minimum damage by 1 and increases the maximum damage by potential 8. So are these actually actual creatures, or are they just like mutated people? Greater Storm Beast. Okay. Like I said, fucking Force Crush. I could cast all my buffs in one go, or I could just stun lock, you know, because the mooks aren't really that big a deal. But by the time you get your alignment power, the mooks really aren't all that big a deal. So the only thing you really need something for is, you know, big bad enemies. And that Force Crush, it, like, even if they save for half damage, even if it does minimum damage, they still get stun locked with the animation. They can't resist the animation. So when you're fighting a boss, then there's only one boss. Yeah. It's like, okay, I could have all my buffs and then fight the boss, or I can just stun lock him for the win. Now, if I wind up fighting an enemy that doesn't suffer the animation lock, like, you know, everything it has so far, then an argument can be made otherwise. But we have so many force points. By this point, you have so many force points, plus the increased regeneration rate, and all that other fucking jazz. Really, guys? Are we really gonna do this? Or are you, like, here's the red carpet welcome? Okay. Alright, red carpet welcome. I was about to say, because, you know, 10 Sith Assassins, I have something called Force Storm. And in the event that they do start overwhelming me with damage, I can just spam Death Field. Ah, here we go. The remote.
If you are watching this, then what the General suspected was true. The Sith are striking from the graveyard of Malachor 5. The ship the Sith Lord was on was one of the vessels damaged in that final battle. If you reach Malachor's surface, the mass shadow generator can be undone, provided there are enough vessels intact within the orbiting debris or buried in the planet's surface. Use the sequence I am unlocking in your memory banks on the engine core of any vessel you encounter on Malachor. If my calculations are correct, 4 vessels should be enough to power up the mass shadow generator and undo the damage that was done in Malachor 5, the damage I did. Once the sequence has begun, it cannot be stopped. So make sure the General is off the planet before triggering the sequence. Otherwise, there will be no retreat. I know your weapons systems are minimal, and I don't know what awaits you on Malachor's surface. Try to avoid contact with any potential threats. Follow your programming.
Alright, so... this is why you take the time to kill all the storm beasts. Because if you kill everything, well then... if you kill everything, then obviously you don't have to worry about, you know, getting into a scuffle. So the other one is all the way at the end of the area. Just follow the path of destruction! Yay! I wonder if you're actually supposed to try to fight the Storm Beast, or if you're, like, intended to avoid them. I mean, I guess if... that fight with 3 of them, I mean, that one did take my health down by about... they did take my health down by about half. So... they did take my health down by about half. So I guess they probably hit pretty hard. How much life does this thing even have? He does not have a... oh, he's only level 1. You can't level him up either.
destroy Malachor. Again, I have one last command for you. You must remain behind and ensure that the sequence fires properly once the General gives the command. If not, then all we have fought for has been for nothing. You have done all I asked, all you were built for, and for that, I thank you.
Godo.
Touching. The probability of the Iridonian installing trigger commands within your core was high. I see the probabilities have played out. Of course, the probability that I would do the same is equally high. Your inability to move right now is evidence of that. If the General issues the command, only I will be here to receive it. You realize I cannot permit you or the Exile to activate the mass shadow generator here on Malachor. In that, your programming and mine conflict. And since you have no offensive weaponry to speak of, the probability of your programming overriding mine is low. You must understand that the General would not wish the relics or the Sith strength here on Malachor to be compromised. Their presence is needed to stabilize the galaxy. Without them, the galaxy would be reduced to anarchy within years. And if there is anything I can't stand, it's an untidy galaxy. So, let us wait here, you and I, for the General's orders. And the fate of the galaxy shall wait with us.
Okay, what the fuck is a mass shadow generator? Well, there goes the ship. The fuck is a mass shadow generator? Oh boy, it's Darth... whatever the fuck's... Can't even think of a fucking name for you right now.
When the Exile enters Treya's Academy, he will be faced with a choice. Show him every respect when he arrives in these halls, Lord Scion. This I command you.
Okay, this is easier. I find the exit? Oh, shit. Oh, balls. Hang on. Alright, we're back. So, it looks like that previous area is mirrored, and there's an area on the other side, but fuck if I know what it leads to. Okay. Back to doing what we was up to. Paying attention to our health. There we go. Well. Holy shit. I'll take another one of these. They're prototype shield thingies. Beep. These on real quick. Alright, with the Jedis, you might as well actually just destroy them. Oh, shit. Didn't realize how low on health I was. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I'm on another... Yeah, you guys have fun with that. Fuck. Hello? Are we in the fucking...
So you have come to die like the Jedi before you. This planet is a graveyard for your kind. She thinks you should be spared, but only so you might suffer. You will break, and when you do, you will die. Why she would bother with one such as you is something I will never understand.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, your master's using you. She hopes I'll kill you here as a test of my strength.
Then it shall be proof that you are not the one she seeks, and she shall accept my loyalty again.
She's already abandoned you, and you know it. You betrayed her once and failed. She has no use for you.
My betrayal was another test. I have passed and I have become stronger for it.
Alright, ready to die.
I am ready for you, exile. I have waited years to see the last of the Jedi fall before me. Only one may serve my master.
Alright, hang on a second. Just to make sure. Get my drugs, get my stuff, get my herpader. Breach. Alright. Seems you shall fall victim to the same cheese as all the other bosses. Stop that. Stop using force doucheness. You're being a force douche.
Now you realize the true power of the dark side. As long as the dark places of this world flow through the cracks of my flesh, I cannot be killed.
Tell yourself that 100 times and it'll strike you down 100 times. Oh, you quit that. You don't do that one bullshit. Stop it.
You're strong. Perhaps she was correct about you. But you cannot kill me. She knows this.
Where Courier respects one who can turn away from power, Scion, not one who's a slave to it.
There is no life without the Force. The Force is a blade. Without it, one is defenseless.
Yet I survived and I'm strong enough to face you now. Let's see. If you're afraid to let go of power, then that's a weakness.
Those are the words of Jedi. Jedi who over thousands of years have never turned from power, from inflicting their will on the galaxy. They know power. The only weakness is not seizing it when it lies before you.
Yeah, well... fight or die, but spare me the threats.
If you will not leave this place, then I cannot allow you to pass. If you go before her, you will be broken. If killing you will spare you what lies ahead, then kill you I must.
Yeah, this turns out it's all just a fucking... Oh great, you talked my fucking drugs off me, asshole. But yeah, it's basically a psychological thing. The only reason he can't die is because he believes he can't die. You basically have to talk shit to him until he's like, oh shit, I can die. And he's like, oh no, I died. Oh, crap. Fuck. I screwed up. No, you stop that. No, it's a bad Darth douchebag. You stay in Stunlock cheese forevermore. There we go.
You will not pass.
Even if you beat me, Krea's marked you for death already.
No. Even if she believes you the stronger, then I shall prove her wrong. I still have the power to stop you. The Force runs strong through the screaming canyons of Malachor. I can die 100 times, exile, and still I will rise again as strong as before.
Here we go, this tiny little song and dance. Will you knock it off with your fucking death field? That's not even death field, this is green light. Dude, seriously, stop.
I will not fall. I cannot die.
You have fallen, and you are dead. You only must admit it.
Why? Why did she choose you? What makes you able to defeat me? Defeat
Jeez.
me here?
Jeez. It's simple. As she did, I was forced to survive without the Force, and that's what she respects. It's the truth, Scion. You feel it. Let it go. It's not such a terrible thing.
Kreia, she will try to break you, to teach you how far someone can fall. Her weakness is you. She has done all this, all of it, for you. I am glad to leave this place, at last.
Alright, can I have your stuff? Ultimate Didium Cell, some kind of ore ingot, lights. Okay. Oh, heck, Kreia. Oh, wait, no, that was a line on the floor. Wait, hold on.
At last you have arrived.
Yeah, there she is.
Is Malachor as you remember?
Malachor hasn't changed. Actually, no, I'm just got here to kill you.
I know, but there is more than death in this galaxy, and you shall not find it easy. It was difficult to draw you here, but it had to be done. This place is your last test. It is the graveyard of the past, where you lost everything. It is the dark place in your mind that still echoes of failure. Now we shall see if you can overcome the weight of Malachor and silence the echoes that beat from its heart.
Well, let's end this. Hold on. Just get this set up. Wait a second. Wait. I mean, being here has given me a crippling drug habit. So, are you vulnerable to cheese as well? Yeah, you're lactose intolerant too. You poisoned. I think you plagued me. And so the master falls.
Then finish this. Kill me. Strike me down. And at last, end this.
Shall be my pleasure.
Good. You have strength. But you have yet to learn the full extent of power.
Ah, fuck balls. You talked my drugs off. Why does everybody talk my drugs off me? Crap. actually... I was thinking, it's like, there's supposed to be a second phase where she summons, like, 3 lightsabers. No, stop wibble-wobbling at me.
It is done. At last, it is done. You are greater than any I have ever trained. By killing me here, you have rewarded me more than you can possibly know.
Proud words. Now die, old woman. And this core of the planet will be your grave. Oh, shit. It doesn't seem like the core of the planet liked that very much. Now it's time for the derp side ending. Because, yeah, your ending's based on your alignments. Well then. Yeah. So, I don't know if you have to kill the 3 lightsabers, or if you gotta kill, or if, like, the fucking lightning was arcing over to the center or not. Because I know they said if you can, with the 3 lightsabers, the tactic is to run around, and if you can get the 3 of them caught on a pillar so they drop aggro, you can go attack Kreia directly. But, I don't know. Yeah, Force Crush. Fucking... Yeah, I have to say, at least in KOTOR 2, the dark side attack spells are probably better than the light side. Like, the first game, they kind of all just sucked. Because it's just like, okay, they only last, like, 30 seconds, but it takes 6 seconds for a round, so if you're buffing yourself, then by the time you do your whole suite of buffs, then your other buffs are starting to wear off, and you barely get anything to do, so you have to have a dedicated Jedi support character to cast all the party buffs, and you gotta hope that they aren't being retarded. And then, just the powers really didn't seem... There really didn't... The only thing that seemed cheesable in the first game was Plague. And that's because there wasn't anybody who would fucking cure themselves. You know, be like, oh, hey! Like in this one. Fucking fight Old Man Pod. What does he do? He's like, Plague. And he's like, oh, well, fuck you. I'm just gonna spam Force Heal fucking 50 times and get all my health back. But, yeah, Crush is definitely... one-on-one versus the last few Atris, Nihilus especially. Atris, Nihilus, Scion, and the first part of the Kreia fight. That's just broken to shit. Just, yeah, I got force points. What you doing? Oh, you're flying, you're getting picked up and dropped on your ass? Oh, that's cute. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Darth Scion fight's supposed to be a hell of a lot harder than that. But no, just la 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 la. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I must exposit at you. Okay, just talk to me. My force points are regenerated. Let's do this again. Ha ha. So, oh shit. Anyway, that was fun. I'll see you guys next time. Later.